This is what Pakistan is about, a lot of twists and turns and dramas, and at the end of the day, they're there.
And Pakistan, the first time in 13 years, they have reached a World Cup final.
I've got the chairman of the PCB, Mr. Rameez Raja, here with me. Chairman, thoughts of the campaign of Pakistan so far? It's just been an incredible turnaround, after losing to Zimbabwe and then now making it into the finals.
So, they chose a very dilapidated road instead of a motorway, which would have been a lot safer and a straighter route. The final, irrespective of who they're playing, becomes a 50-50 challenge. So nobody's favorite. I would still give it to Pakistan because we know when they are in the upswing, it is difficult to demolish them. So my best wishes to them.
You're talking about being on the upswing. That's something that you've experienced yourself. I know that a lot of comparisons are being made to that 92 World Cup win. You obviously took that final catch as well. Talk us through that emotion. You were there in the dressing room because some of the similarities are quite uncanny.
They are actually frightening. I still remember we had the shortest team meeting on the day of the final, which was the following: go out there, 90,000 people. This may not occur ever in our careers again, this moment. So capture it, enjoy it, and let's win this. And that is exactly what I told Babar in the dressing room just now, that it's important to let go at times also. It's important to unwind. It's important to not think about the big games. Just go out there, enjoy, and be in the moment. Incredible fight back, incredible comeback. We should be proud of this. I still remember, the odds were stuck against us, but somehow we qualified for the semis and then the final. And when we were in the final, we knew that nobody could beat us now, because you had that air of invincibility and that feeling of self-belief. And I think this team seems to have that feeling now. You see them, they're laughing, they're joking, they're relaxed, and that is what it is before a grand final. So the feeling was unreal. That last catch that one went up in the air, and you never could drop a catch of Imran Khan, because he'll make you grovel for the rest of your life if you dropped any of his catches, and he would remind you of the dropped catches as well. So it wasn't such a difficult catch, but in the end we won the World Cup. I had the wicket as a souvenir, I still remember, and there were 10 camera persons looking for that stump, and I said, this is my souvenir, why do you want the stump? He says, no, we've got that film camera in it, and that is pretty expensive, so you can have the stump, but give us the camera.
When you were running towards that catch, was there any pressure at all that this is the final catch? What were you thinking? How are you going to judge the catch? What was your initial reaction?
So Zainab, from the periphery of my eye, I could see the stumps had been taken out as souvenirs. And this wasn't, this was like a ceiling catch. It wasn't a difficult one. But the final and the moment, and then and I somehow fielded rather well in that final. I'd taken a catch. It was a difficult one, running backwards. So I had that confidence. But I said, what if I drop this? And so I feared for my life then when it was halfway up in the air.
Lastly, the support of the fans has been absolutely incredible throughout. It's been relentless, regardless of whatever has happened. What's your message for the Pakistan fans that are watching, wanting the Pakistan cricket team to lift the trophy?
To be less emotional, I guess, if something odd happens, because at the end of the day, these are only humans, and I know that they'll do their best to win the cup. The fans are emotionally now engaged in this team. They own this team, which is a great change, a sea change from where we were about 12-15 months back. They have a lot of respect for this cricket team. They feel that they'll not disappoint them. You saw them in the last game in the semi-final. We had crazy presence of the Pakistani fans. There's a lot of green and white, and I expect the same for the final.
Thank you so much for all your positivity and all your insight. Of course, we're all looking ahead to that big clash. It's going to be Pakistan taking on England, and I'm sure none of us can wait for that.